Now there's a couple of stars that shine brighter than the others on the Lithuanian team. Arvydas Sabonis at center stands on at 7 feet 3, 275 pounds. He's number one in scoring in the tournament, 25.5 points a game, shoots 57% of his field goals. He's number one in rebounds, almost 13 a game, and number one in block shots, 2.7 per game. Now, Sarunas Marciulionis is number one in assists, averaging 9 a game, and he's number 4 in scoring, 23 a game. The crowd will be 10,000 paid, and 2,500 here are with the media of all sorts. Konstantinos Rigas of Greece is one referee. Antonio Affini of Canada is the other. An unusual statement, maybe it's the quote of the day, from Rimas Kortinaitis of the Lithuanian club. He says, "I think we have no chance. We're ready to play for third place. It'll only be practice, maybe not even a strong practice." That's a very weak attitude, in my opinion, coming in. And I know when Steve gets his headset fixed that he'll be agreeing with that. David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, and Magic Johnson will start for the white-suited United States of America. If they can make it tonight, they will play Croatia, a team they defeated earlier by 33 points. They'll play Croatia on Saturday night in the gold medal game. Now coming out, the starting lineup for Lithuania in green uniforms. They have some piping of yellow on their uniform. Rimas Kurtinaitis is number 10. Number 11, the big man Sabonis, is in the middle at 7'3". They're also starting Urtunas Karnasovas. Number 4, Homi Chus is going to be a starter. Ball is in the air, tipped by Robinson to Magic. Magic Johnson across the white 10-second line. Here as we play at the Palau des Sports. Magic Johnson gives the ball to Michael Jordan. And Michael dribbles, stop at the key for the 20-foot jumper and hits it 2-0. I think you might see the Americans come out a little more explosive, a little more entertaining tonight than they were in their last game. That didn't please the coaches too much, and they had to practice yesterday and had a shoot around this morning. Here's the ball knocked away from the big man, Sabonis, but it rolls out to midcourt where it's taken by Homichis. Homichis gets the ball back. Magic's guarding him. Homichis blows by Magic, gives it over to Sabonis. His 16-foot jumper no good, but the rebound is off. And here he is again. Homichis, nice hustle, cutting in front of Scottie Pippen. Down the middle of Sabonis. Here's his shot, a hook shot in the lane. Didn't get it. Rebound is off to Michael Jordan. Now to Magic. Magic in the front court may pop from 3. He does. It's on the way. It's good. Oh, I can tell when he's getting set to take that off of the dribble. Just a little rhythm that he has in his footwork. Now it's 5-0 after a minute and 2 seconds. Here is Kurtinaitis. Kurtinaitis bounce pass goes into Sabonis, the high post man. He clears it off to Homichis. Drive the baseline. Kurtinaitis. Pass to Sabonis beautifully. His shot is rejected by Robinson. Goes back to Sabonis. He shoots again and misses. The rebound is to Robinson. Big David from the San Antonio Spurs. Michael Jordan's 18-footer will be short. The rebound is here's a ball stolen from Sabonis by Jordan, who scores.
Well, that should tell you, Chick, that the United States team has their game faces on. They were all pretty solemn during the introductions. They've come out here to try to send a message early, and they've tried to dominate every facet of this ball game, outside and inside, defensively and offensively as well.
Glad to have you back, Steve Jones, and here we go on a good ball game. Semifinal action. Croatia has qualified for the gold medal game. Free throw line. Robinson will shoot. It's on the way from 15. No good. The rebound tipped by Barkley to the baseline where Pippen will hold it. And here is a whistle. And we got, we may have an injury to Pippen. Looks like he's hurt, maybe a finger.
He either jammed it or it's some sort of dislocation, but very quickly they get a timeout, and this is one of the things that they can do in international competitions when a player is injured. Take an official's timeout. He's going to go to the bench. Chris Mullin quickly comes in for him.
Mullin of the Golden State Warriors, and Michael Jordan, who's got 4 points in the game, shoots for his 5th and 6th and gets it from a 20-footer. I'm telling you, he looks like Michael Jordan tonight. 9-0. They jumped out in front of their last game 17-0. Well, here's the ball. Sabonis from way out yonder.
I don't think in this ball game, though, you're going to see him relent. I think, tonight they want to really put the Lithuanians away. Good block from the rear by Kurtinaitis.
Magic Johnson gave the ball to Jordan at the baseline, and Curtinitis gets a block shot. Curtinitis is an outstanding player. He steals the ball about 4.5 times a game. He had 28 points when they upset the United States of America in '88 over in Seoul in the semifinals, the USSR. Now here's Jordan. Jordan's got the field. Pass down the middle to Robinson. He spins it up, no good, but he'll shoot 2 free throws, and the foul is going to be called on Karnisovas.
One of the things that they're trying to do is expose the lack of mobility of Arvydas Sabonis. The fact that he stands right in the middle and zones up as we get a real good look at the doctors working on the finger of Scottie Pippen. And right now it seems to be pretty stiff and rigid. They're not able to get any flexibility in it. So they're running pick and roll with David Robinson. They're daring him to come out. Then they're posting up Charles Barkley, trying to lob over the top. Right now, again, on a shutout.
11-0 is the score. The United States of America leading it here early. Marshalunas hasn't had a shot. The ball goes to Sabonis, and he's had all 4 of the shots his team's had and hadn't made any. There's a 3-pointer put up and in. Don't let that surprise you. Curtinitis averages 3 of those a game. With the ball in the front court, Magic Johnson comes through the key, gives to Barkley in 3-point country, the Phoenix Sun style.
You see how Sabonis just camps in the middle and tries to zone up. But that means that they're going to have to be able to move him out of the middle, move the ball. Mullen with his first miss.
Mullen had a real short shot, a 15-footer, and he just barely hit the iron with a dribble drive underneath. Homechus brings it out in front. Oh, they didn't call the foul on Barkley. He almost beheaded the man. He hit him with the body, and Karnisovas missed the shot. Here's Jordan to Barkley underneath. He puts it up to be fouled. He'll shoot 2. Foul is on Marshalunas.
We know the strength of the Lithuanian team really is an aggressive, hard push from Šarūnas Marčiulionis, and they're playing a conservative game. You see the strength against strength. Marčiulionis got his hands on the ball. Barkley had to rip it out with 2 hands, but he's on the line, and they are now playing a half-court game. This is not the kind of game that the Lithuanian team can really excel in.
Barkley at the line. The free throw is no good. So, in the series, he's been to the free throw line a total of 24 times with that one, and he's made 17. The free throw is good this time, and it's now 12-3, the United States of America Dream Team. Marshalunas comes out of the backcourt. What a star he is for Don Nelson, and Don Nelson's son, Don, also wet with 2 ends. Here's the ball brought over to Karnisovas, and he hits a 3-pointer. They've got 6 points on 2 3-pointers, and it's a 12-6 reading.
Jordan wanted to charge as he was good position right in front. They're going to get a foul against Karnisovas, and that's not a matchup that's a good one for him. And in the entire tournament, he has been overmatched trying to guard bigger, stronger people. Picks up his 2nd personal foul.
Karnisovas gets the foul. His 2nd. 5 eliminate you. Timeout has been called by Lithuania. The crowd is pretty well settled in now. And all day long and all day yesterday when they didn't play, the people were seeking out the United States players. They have captured Spain and I guess captured the basketball world. There's still some concern with Scottie Pippen now because he's staying on the bench.
They've been working on the hand. They're not exactly sure what it is. They're trying to get it corrected right now, but he's got his head down, which means he's in extreme pain as we take a look back at the 2 scoring opportunities of the Lithuanian team. Both of them perimeter tries, one from Karnisovas, one from Curtinitis, 3-pointers, so they got 6 points altogether. One of the things that points out, the last shot we had of Pippen and all of the nagging injuries that they've had along, is the resiliency of the team. The fact that you can lose a player and you have such versatility that you still have dominance at that position. We've seen it with Magic Johnson being out and John Stockton as well at the point, and they've still been able to get over 115 points a game. Barkley with the ball inside, backing in on Karnisovas. Turn, shoot, fall away 16-footer, no. Slam dunk, and the rebound try. No good by Robinson with the left hand. Nice try. Here we go with Marshalunas. Bounce in the front court, they clear it off to Homechus. He tries a 3. That's no good. The rebound is to Barkley, and Barkley is fouled. That's 3 fouls on Karnisovas, and that's all he'll play this half, I would think. Got to get him out of there. 5 fouls eliminate you, and he is one of their better players. Well, he's one of their better offensive players. They can come back with Krapikis, they can come back with Brazdauskas, but those guys don't have the offensive skills. Krapikis is kind of a sneaky player. He will score some on you, but the way these guys are playing defense tonight, he's going to really have to have some good fortune.
Magic with the ball down the middle, throws it up left-handed, banks it in. They're not going to allow it. Foul before the shot. Coming into the ball game is Brastauskis. He's replacing Karnasovas.
5 team fouls in 5 minutes of play against the Lithuanians. This could be a prey to the free throw line. Jordan
from 18 feet. And that makes it a 14-6 reading. With the ball in the front court, we've got Marcelonis. Down the middle to Sabonis. Backhand layup is good. And it's now 14-8. Long pass the other way to Jordan. He comes around Marcelonis, puts up a 20-footer this time, and Jordan misses. The leading scorer in the NBA. Here comes Marcelonis all the way under. He misses. Volleyball tap by Magic to Jordan. That's a great play by Magic. Jordan comes down the middle. He throws it up. No good. Might have been blocked by the big fellow Sabonis. I think he got a piece of it. We go the other way. Here's a good three-point shooter. He fakes, goes around Robinson, and underneath Curtinitis doesn't draw iron. The rebound is to Jordan. The tempo is great for America. Underneath to Robinson. Throws it up. No, but the foul is going to be called on Brastauskis. Number 8.
They want that up and down game. And this is something that the Lithuanian team is going to try to control more than they ever have, not only because of the thinness of their bench, but they don't have the versatility to match Team USA. If they can get Sabonis going to the basket like this, he certainly has a chance to be more of an offensive weapon his first 2 of the evening.
Robinson puts up the free throw and misses. He's had 17 free throws, including that one in the series, and he has made 12. The free throw is good. As a team, the United States is up to 74%. The Lithuanians are the leading free throw percentage team, 76%. 15-8 is the score. And here with the ball out in front on a weave pattern now, it's Homicius. Homicius gives the ball to Curtinitis. Curtinitis has been around a while. He's 32 years of age. Played 128 games with the Soviet national team. Ball thrown away, taken by Jordan. Length of court pass to Mullen. Comes underneath, lays it in left-handed. And it's 17-8, the United States.
But you see the defensive pressure is forcing the Lithuanians back. This is the only guy trying to go forward, and that's Marcelonis.
Sabonis for 3. Didn't get it. The rebound is off, and Jordan's got it. Magic comes out of the backcourt. Like the United States dominating the backboard. Magic's three-pointer won't go from 23 feet, and the rebound to Sabonis. In the front court, Marcelonis comes down the middle. Magic steals the ball. It's a 3-on-1. Magic to Robinson. Robinson slam dunk over Sabonis. 7-3. This is the dream team tonight. 19-8. Beautiful execution following Magic steal. Now the ball given once more to Homicius.
You can see the idea is to prevent Marcelonis from getting his hands on the ball and then to try to shut down his penetration. Jordan got those shorts hiked up. That means serious business. And Magic Johnson reaches in on the cut. If the Lithuanians are going to have any success, it's going to have to be quicker ball movement and then cutting to the hoop, hope that they can get a return pass.
Ball belongs out of bounds on the sideline to Lithuania. They trail 19-8. Here is Curtinitis. The ball stolen by Mullen. He lays it out for Jordan. Slam dunk. 21-8.
You can see that the Lithuanians are just about ready to crack as a team. No one's making an effort now to run back. Marcelonis
puts up a 3, didn't get it. Robinson skies to get the rebound in both hands. He starts out pretty high himself at 7'1". The ball to Magic. Comes down the middle. He's in the 3-second area. Had nobody to pass to, so he knew he had to put it up. And he threw the hook shot and got it from about 12. And Larry Bird like that. 23-8. The Americans look great.
Part of the scouting report was to run Arvydas Sabonis, and you can see he's in a trot mode. And the last time down, Magic Johnson just ran up his back. Now Sabonis has turned into a perimeter player. He misses that one, and it'll be the Dream Team's ball side out.
Sabonis is 1 for 6, and his transition speed is not there. Some people think he could play 15, 20 minutes in an NBA game and be successful. Play a lot like Mark Eaton of Utah. Now out in front, Robinson. Left-hand 17-footer, no good. The rebound is taken by Barkley to Magic. Magic backs up for a 3. He says, here it is, baby. And there it is. 26-8. Magic's got 8 points. They're all in the race. Now here once more with the ball is Curtinitis. He's the guy that said it's just going to be a practice for us, maybe not a good one. So far, he's right. All right, down the middle, Sabonis. His 7th shot of the game is no good. He's made 1 out of 7. The rebound is to Curtinitis. His 16-foot jumper, that's no good. And we got a foul or just the ball knocked out of bounds. Now I want to tell you, when Sabonis went over their back at 275 pounds, Magic and Robinson both looked to see where it came from. Now we're going to get Pat Ewing in the game for the United States of America, the Georgetown Collegian and the New York Knicks star. Robinson goes out.
David Robinson got himself untracked in the last ball game and played very aggressively, very smartly. And we're seeing right now Sabonis is coming out of the ball game, and that makes him very vulnerable in the middle. And Dream Team should have an easy time getting any kind of inside shot they want now.
Wintaris Ainikas is in to play the center position at 6'9". Here at the baseline, a turnaround jumper by Jordan, no good. The rebound is off chase and saved at the baseline nicely by Homichis. And here is Marciulionis. Marciulionis to the three-point line. He's one of the 4 guys in this team that were on the USSR team in 1988. His jump shot when they knocked the Americans out of it in the semifinals over in Seoul, then went on for the gold. Ewing with it to Magic. Magic looks real frisky and real good tonight. His mom is here, his wife is here, their new baby, Bourbon the third is here.
Barkley is begging for the ball, and he knows that he can post up and wheel inside. And it's going to be tough for the Lithuanian team to stop that kind of play. Inside out, Mullen.
Mullen loves this shot. Got it. A three-pointer from Magic Johnson's assist, and it's 29-8. And it looks like it'll be Croatia and the United States on Saturday night right here on the Triple Cast. Now 10:35 to play in the first half. We play 2 20-minute halves if you haven't seen the Olympics yet this year. And now the ball over to Homichis. Homichis drives. Magic stays with him like glue. Now Homichis terminate the dribble and give the ball off to the big center. And here's Nikas throwing up a hook shot. No good. We got a foul pushing off probably Marciulionis.
The problem without Sabonis in the ball game, they have no size. They're having a difficult time, as it was, getting shots against the pressure defense of the Dream Team. Now they have really no chance of getting anything inside. All of the shots they're making up, and you can see Magic Johnson high-fiving as he goes to the bench.
And the world champion boxer comes in, Evander Holyfield. Ball in low to Ewing, backing in, turn, banks it up, traveling. He lost his balance as he backed in. The Lithuanians have made 3 of 19 shots. Ivan Gotsfeld, our fine stat man, tells me. 9:57 to play here in the first half. 29-8, the Americans. Out in front, the USA on defense now as the ball is handled by Kropikas. Just came in the ball game and knocked in the backcourt where he legally gets it back. Now to Marciulionis, high arc on a dribble along the baseline, no good. The rebound is to Clyde Drexler, who replaced Magic. To Jordan. Jordan underneath, slam dunk. 31-8. 12 points for Michael.
But you see they're all hiking up their shorts, and they're getting after the Lithuanian team far out on the floor, and that's make it difficult for them to do anything but throw up trays. And when they miss, the rebound, the long outlet, and then it's showtime, and this is what the people want to see. They came for this. Barkley for a tray.
Charles Barkley on a good assist from Mullen makes a three-pointer from the right side, about a 24-footer. It's 34-8. That's 4 points for him since coming on. And we got the ball out in front once more to Homichis. Down the middle he gives to Ainikas. He missed the shot because it was knocked away and out of bounds. Nice defensive play by Ewing. That's 21 shots. They've made 3.
Garauskas, the coach of the Lithuanian team, is trying to encourage his team, tell them, hey, fellas, we got to go to the rack. But you can see psychologically this team now knows it's overwhelmed. How it will respond, we don't know. They've got their 2 best players sitting on the bench. Marciulionis, Sabonis, and these are the guys that have carried them so far in getting to the tournament and doing as well as they have. And with the other players, they live off of their efforts. Kropikas.
All right, let's go back to action. Here's a dribble drive now by Curtinitis. Underneath, he got it home. Curtinitis. Karl Malone's in the game for the United States of America, and I'm very happy to tell you that despite an injured finger, Pippen is back. Dribble drive, Drexler underneath, lays it up and misses. Rebound is off and is grabbed by Brustowskis. In the front court is cleared off to Kropikas. He drives around Mullen, comes underneath, sees big Pat Ewing waiting, so brings it out in front. Here is Ainikas again. Curtinitis. He hit a 3 earlier. He throws the ball away, and who's going to get it on the floor? Nice play by Homichis. Now he comes to the sideline with a pass to Curtinitis, who missed the jumper, and the rebound is off of Karl Malone and out of bounds. Reset to 30. Larry Bird coming in, and out goes Chris Mullin. Larry, the great star since 1980 with the Boston Celtics. 5 points for Mullin as he leaves.
It's a 24-point advantage with the team in the green really not having any idea of how to score. Every shot has been a very difficult one. They've been fortunate when they've gotten second opportunities. Curtinitis looking for a deep tray.
Here's the ball over the baseline to Brustovskis. Now it's knocked away and out of bounds, and it'll go out of bounds with 15 on the 30-second shot clock.
Garaskis cannot afford to have, Sabonis sitting down for an extended period of time. Even though he's not been effective, he's got to at least have his size out there on the floor. They don't have much size to begin with. They have no inside scoring without him.
Curtinitis has got the ball out above the three-point line.
Shot clock at 2.
Now dribble drive down the middle, and they didn't get the shot off. Inikas still had the ball in his hand. So the United States Dream Team doing it at both ends of the floor. Here's Scottie Pippen. Scottie's playing the point guard position now. He does it all. Out in front, the ball to Malone, 21 feet out. The Utah Jazz star didn't make it, but the rebound is off and is grabbed by Pazidrazis. And Pazidrazis in the front court clears once more to Kopikas. Dribbles around Larry Bird. Out in front to Pazidrazis. He draws a crowd. Gets the ball somehow to Inikas, and he hooks in about a 5-footer. Inikas, 34-12 score. Scottie Pippen to Drexler. In low to Karl Malone. Malone free throw line to Ewing. Sets there, shoots a free throw type shot, and makes a 2-pointer.
They're allowing Team USA to pass the ball anywhere they want. There's no defensive pressure, so it's just a question of whether the shot is going to go in. Ewing all day on that one.
The United States of America averaging 31 assists every game. Think of that, folks. 31 assists. Here down the middle goes Pazidrazis, and the ball gets away and out of bounds. Last touch by the white-suited Americans. Into the ball game comes Sabonis. He was a starter, of course, and also coming in for the first time, Dim Avicius, number 7. Ball brought over to Curtinitis. Dribbles in a traffic jam. Now at the baseline, clears it off to Kopikas, and he hits a 2-pointer from about 18 feet. Pippen with the ball. Scottie played his college ball at Central Arkansas. He's been with the Bulls now for 5 years. Ball under to Malone. He throws it back over his shoulder up. The basket no good. Malone saves it. Throws it out of bounds.
Malone thought he was going to get the foul in that effort, so they don't, and that's one of the few times really where they've put on a little show and they haven't had the results from it as Sabonis re-enters the ball game, this time against Patrick Ewing.
Sabonis has got it and bounces out in front in three-point country straight away from the basket to Kopikas. Now down the middle of Sabonis. He turns and hits a 13-footer from 2 feet below the free throw line. 36-16. That's 4 points for Sabonis. He leads all players in the Olympics with 25.5-point average. Now at the baseline, Ewing. Ewing likes his shot, and he makes a 16-footer. He just loves to go out and play that forward spot at times. All right, he's got 4 points.
Well, they know that Sabonis can't come out and defend, and if he does come out, they feel that they can go around him. But they have the Lithuanian teams have to have him out on the floor, regardless of what the game situation is.
Pazidrazis takes the ball to Kopikas, and he throws it out of bounds over the head and the hands of Curtinitis. The Americans in their games, averaging 100 and almost 116 points, have committed only 9 turnovers on the average in game. And with the rotation of players as often as it is, and some of the games very much out of hand point-wise, that is really excellent. Only 9 turnovers. All right, the ball to Bird. His first shot of the game. No, he gives it back to Ewing. He shoots the same shot in the same place he just made. Missed it. Rebound off to Malone. He tries to slam it with the right hand. It comes down and out of bounds as he missed it. Coming in, Marshallonis. And going out, Kopikas. They call Kopikas the hamster. Sabonis is married to, they say, the most beautiful woman in all of Lithuania. She's an actress. He is not coming to the NBA, just signed $1.5 million contract to play in Europe. Dribble drive, Marshallonis down the middle, and he is fouled on the dribble by Drexler. That's only the second team foul against the United States of America, and Lithuania is out of fouls. So the ball should come out of bounds on the sideline, and it will. Handling it, Alvidas Pazidrazis. Drexler got the foul, as we said. Here's a dribble drive in low. Marciulionis bounces it to the wrong team. Pippen coming with Bird to the left. Pippen sees him. Backhand pass. Bird scores. Great read of the floor by Pippen. Great.
Yeah, that was a track meet, and they almost ran right up Curtinitis' back, and Pippen, who's trying to work the right hand back into some sort of feel and touch, look for Larry Bird for an easy two.
Curtinitis misses, and the long rebound that you get from long shots comes out. And here we go once more with Lithuania trying to maintain control of the ball. And now Sabonis throws up a wild shot, misses it. It's taken out of the air by Pippen. Front court to Ewing. Ewing underneath. He is hit as he shot the ball by Marciulionis. No whistle on the play. Marciulionis comes the other way. Gives to Curtinitis for a three, and he got it.
Curtinitis is going to be the most effective player that they have because he's their truest perimeter player as they get a foul the other way.
Pippen is fouled on the dribble, and he's fouled down there by number 5, Pasi Drazis. That's free throw time. The United States so far has only 1 turnover. They've had 6 assists, 40 points on the board, and Scottie Pippen at the free throw line. Pippen free throwing in the Olympics is 9 out of 12.
The good doctor is in the house. He has been here for most of this Olympics, taking in the dream team.
Julius Erving.
Wishing that they had a dream team when he were playing.
No good, and the ball in the front court. Out of front to Marciulionis, and he brings it over here about 16 feet to the left of the goal, clearing it off to Dim Avicius, and he goes down the middle and gets himself a little basket. 40-21. 40-21. Ball into Larry Bird. He boxes out well so that Pasi Drazis can't come around and intercept. Bird turns, and there's a foul now on Pasi Drazis, and Bird will go to the line for 2. Bird's always been a great free thrower, been in the league, NBA 13 years, and his career free throw percentage is 88%.
Look up at the scoreboard, and again, the problem will be for the dream team maintaining the intensity. When they really wanted to play, they took the heart right out of the Lithuanians. They're allowing them right now to slide back in the ball game, and we'll see how it goes for the final 3:30 of this first half. Ahead by 20.
Bird makes the free throw. With that one, he's 5 out of 6 in the series. Free throw is good. I don't know who threw him, but some guy threw number 5, Pasi Drazis. It looked like a javelin throw. Pat Ewing, I think, is the guy that moved him about. All right, it's 42-21, 3:28 to play in the first half. Down the middle, Marciulionis, and he is fouled.
But that is what happens when you lay on a big man's elbow and you're a small man. So Pastrasis, he has been very active trying to make some things happen, paid the premium that time.
All right, at the free throw line, Pasi Drazis, Marciulionis. Free throw is good. That's his first point of the game. He comes into the game as the number 4 scorer in the series, 23 a game.
What the dream team has done with every opponent that they have played that has had a real big star, they have tried to take them out of the ball game right away. They've done that with Marciulionis and Sabonis, and the scoreboard reflects that kind of domination.
They'll have to do that on Saturday night in the goal game against Drazen Petrovic. Here's a jump shot by Pippen for 2. He was standing on the 3-point line. No, and the rebound to Sabonis. Sabonis yanking down most of their rebounds when he's in there. Now Marciulionis without a field goal. 5 rebounds for Sabonis, and he goes for a 3 from way out yonder, misses, but the ball bounces to Pasi Drazis. Now they bring it out above the. That's Pasi Drazis with it now, and he puts it up and gets a 3-pointer. 42-26. Karl Malone out to Pippen. Pippen looking for somebody to give it to, and he gives to Drexler. Also a good assist man. Bird in low to Malone, turn, shoot, 6-footer, and the fall away, the step back shot, and it's 44-26 America. That's his first points of the ball game. Karl, second best scorer in the NBA to Michael Jordan. This year he averaged 26 points a game. Ball underneath the Marciulionis. He fakes and scores. Marciulionis gets his first basket.
Marciulionis made a quick move to the baseline, was able to get inside, took a couple extra steps, but the Lithuanian team is going to get all of the calls at this point if there's ever any doubt. Dimitrievas fouls Karl Malone, and that will send him to the line.
Karl Malone will shoot a pair. Karl on the season in the NBA shot 77% when he averaged 28 points and 11 rebounds. Karl Malone so far in this series has been to the free throw line 21 times, made 16.
Going to miss that one because he backed away from the line before he ever released it. Normally Malone will say his little thing and then stand in there.
Carl's shot, good this time. 45-28. When they get to the front court, there'll be approximately 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. They've trailed it all the way. The United States of America jumped out in front quickly behind Michael Jordan and others. Now Marciulionis has the ball in three-point country. Marciulionis lobs it into Sabonis. Here's a good three-point shooter. Curtinitis missed this one. Nice rebound by Bird, and on his back was Pasidrazis. Bird will go to the line. The crowd booing that call. They're used to a lot more contact here than they are in the United States, and they didn't think that the guy hit him that hard from behind.
Well, he comes over the top, and you can see that he knows that the foul is going to be whistled against him. Bird comes back to the free throw line. The problem for the Lithuanians is they're not going to be able to get that long rebound. They're not going to see that many of those three-point field goals go in. Bird misses.
Bird's averaging 9 points a game in the series. All of the Americans playing about 20 minutes. Here's the ball given off to Curtinitis. Lob underneath. Sabonis come to the dribble against Ewing. Swing left, shoot right, hook shot at 12, no good. The rebound to Ewing. His pass intercepted. A good defensive skill exhibited by Marciulionis. His shot no good for three, and the rebound to Bird to midcourt to Pippen. Pippen in the front court, 4-on-3. Pippen turns, gives to the baseline to Ewing. And Ewing's going to give it in low to Malone, who gives it to Drexler. Touch pass to Pippen. Reverse layup, no good. The rebound is out long, and Bird's got that one. And Bird to Pippen. Pippen for three. Up and over and out automatically. Nice handling of the ball by the Americans.
One thing's apparent, that the injury to the shooting hand for Scottie Pippen is affecting the shooting more than it is the ball handling. He's not been able to strike with a minute to go. The Lithuanians have a little bit of a chance to sneak in to get within 15.
45-28, 52 seconds to play. Here comes Curtinitis, does a spin move around Larry, puts it up, no good. The rebound is off and is taken by Karl Malone to Pippen. 3-on-3, Pippen down the middle. He'll make that one. Little scoop shot. Good acceleration. And his teammate in Chicago, Michael Jordan, looking on. Now here we got the ball belonging to Marciulionis, to Sabonis. Takes it in low at the baseline to Vicious. Nice play underneath, and Sabonis gets it. That's 6 for him. 47-30, 20 seconds left to play. Walking the ball to the front court. No 30-second clock, obviously. We're inside of that with the game clock. Let's see what they call for. Drexler goes out and talks to Scottie, who's bouncing it up and down. Screen by Ewing. Bird for three. Oh, look out. Don't hurt him. Don't knock him on the back. No,
Bird leaned in to make sure he got that contact, because he could have clearly got that shot away, and he'll go back to the free throw line.
That's 4 fouls on Pasidrazis. I guess they're going to leave him in there the final 2 3/10 seconds. If he gets another foul, he's gone for the night. The United States and Croatia will be in the gold game on Saturday night right here on the triple cast, unless there's a big turnaround here in the second half. Free throw by Bird makes it 48 points for the Americans. Now Bird gets his 6th point, and it's 49-30. Long lead pass. Who's going to get it? Well, they got a shot up off the rim, and it's no good. The half is over. America jumped out in front very rapidly. They dominated the ball game as thoroughly as you can dominate at all ends of the court, or both ends of the court, and all facets of the game, Steve.
It was a very serious team at the beginning of the ball game. They've relented a little bit in terms of their intensity at the defensive end, but they have this game under control. And all of those that thought that there was going to be a game now understand that this is just going to be another routine Dream Team victory.
Well, just before the ball game, Chuck Daly said, "I'm interested to see how we'll react tonight. We have not had to play very hard to win. Once we get to a certain margin, the game just slows down to a walk." Well, tonight they were much more than a walk, particularly in the first, let's say, 15 minutes of the 20-minute first half. The crowd is capacity, 10,000 here at the Palau de Sport. And with the Americans up by 19 points, they're in a pretty comfortable position. The United States of America will play Croatia on Saturday for the gold if they win. Score 49-30 USA.
Dream Team Week on the Olympic Channel, home of Team USA, is presented by Xfinity, the future of awesome.
Omichas out to Marcelonis. Now the ball given to Curtinitis. Three-pointer by Omichas. No good. The rebound off underneath. Block shot, but a foul is called. David Robinson thought he had a clean block, but it'll send Karnasovas to the line, and they're not going to take Karnasovas out now. Karnasovas is a junior at Seton Hall, and he plays for assistant coach P.J. Carlesimo of the United States staff.
What Coach Karauskas knows is that he is limited on offensive skills, and so he needs to have Karnasovas out there to do anything. And that was a nice catch and put back, drew the foul, gets his first two, actually his second basket here in the second half.
Magic for three, no good. The rebound is off to Omichas. Now in the front court to Marcelonis. Marcelonis down the middle, splits two defenders and scores. Well, right through Barkley and Magic. Nice play. He's a slashing player.
That's Marcelonis at his best. When he can push the ball up the floor and really go for penetration, make something happen either by scoring the goal or getting the foul, and they've taken that play away from him. Barkley.
Underneath, throws it up, missed with the right hand. The rebound is Barkley, puts it up, missed. Rebound is Barkley, puts it up and has it raked out of his hands and out of bounds. Last touch by Marcelonis. Nice rebounding.
What Barkley wanted to do was eventually get the ball in a position where he could throw it down, have some words for the officials saying, I know I got fouled at some point.
The crowd is really on Barkley now. Here's the ball to Jordan. Turned, corner of the key. 16-footer is easy. Nice shot. Michael Jordan, 17 points. And it's 63-39.
This ball game has Jordan's attention, and he's playing like the best player in the NBA.
Magic steals the wraparound pass. The mustard is off the hot dog. Sabonis out in front. No reason to try the wraparound pass. Nobody was guarding him, but he did. 65-39. And here is Marcelonis. Down the middle of Sabonis, broken up by Robinson. The lead out to Barkley for a slam dunk. 7 points for him. Magic's got 12. Jordan 17. Jordan averages 11 a game in the Olympics. 67-39. Most of these players on the Olympic team have everything in the world in the way of awards. And here's a pass to the baseline, not good, but they save it. Underneath to Sabonis. His shot is blocked by Barkley. And Sabonis says to Barkley, why are you picking on a little guy like me? Sabonis is 7'3", 275. Foul, Barkley.
No, Barkley's intent was to say, you're not getting anything, and if you do, you're going to have to pay a premium. And of all guys, and Sabonis has a mean streak in it. We've seen him pound a few people through this Olympic tournament. He takes a pretty good shot and then says, why me?
Magic, the point guard for the United States of America, has not had a turnover tonight. Magic's got 12 points and 6 assists. Sabonis makes the free throw. Next one's good. And it's 67-41. Chick Hearn with Steve Jones, coming to you from Badalona, Spain, on the triple cast. Magic down the middle, bounce it behind him over to Robinson, and he gets Magic another assist, his 7th. And Robinson has 11 points from 15 feet out.
Any kind of penetration, and they're going to go at Sabonis. They're going to get an easy shot for David Robinson because he is just going to lay back in that lane.
Pass broken up by Michael Jordan. What a defender he is. Now the ball to Robinson, and he throws it out of bounds.
They have been watching too much Michael Marsh or Quincy Watts because it's going to take a record breaker to get to that ball. They just threw that one out of bounds.
Jordan averages 4 7/10 steals a game. That's tied for best in the Olympics. High dribble drive, Curtinitis. Pass comes over here to Sabonis. He likes to shoot it from outside. Didn't get it. The rebound is to Barkley. And Barkley to Magic. It's 69-41. Jordan in three-point territory takes to Mullen. This is Mullen's favorite spot in the building. Right there. And that's why. He loves it. He's got a spike on the floor. That's 8 points for him. His second 3.
The lead is now 31, and when you talk about teams and when they're going to quit, this Lithuanian team psychologically broke at about the 5-minute mark of the first half, and now they're just going through the exercise of playing it out. Inika steps out of bounds.
In the ball game now is Visoskis, number 6 for the first time for Lithuania. Jump shot, bank shot. Michael Jordan good. Michael Jordan having his biggest scoring night of the Olympics. Dribble drive, Marciulionis comes in low, and he was being held on the dribble by Michael Jordan. And Jordan and David Robinson help up another NBA star, Marciulionis.
Well, what they want to make sure is they shut him down, but they don't want him to get hurt in the process, so they make sure that he doesn't come down off balance. Now, Daly was standing up in the first half. I'm still not sure why. In the 2 ball games where he's sensed some pressure on his team, as you get a look at it, that was the Croatian game and the beginning of this Lithuanian game. He's been off his feet. Kurtinitis misses.
Oh, missed the layup. Gets it back. Misses again. The rebound is off to Barkley. Here we go. It's 4-on-2. Barkley wrap around to Jordan. Jordan underneath. Spin shot. Reverse layup. No. Foul. The foul is on Sabonis. Showtime looks like it might return here for the second half. I guarantee it's going to return in the finals.
All of the amateur photographers had this one timed, and you could get that strobe effect as the lights went off, waiting for something spectacular. Sabonis picks up his second personal foul, the lead at 33.
Michael Jordan, the free thrower. Free throw is good. Coming into this game, he had made 8 of 14 free throws. Tonight, that's his first one.
Well, the Dreamettes are here, and that's
second one, I'm sorry.
Weatherspoon, and you know, I'm sure that they are very disappointed that the best they can do this year is a bronze, but they have put on a wonderful exhibition of how well the Dream Team 2 can play.
Marciulionis misses for 3, gets the rebound, throws it under the basket, and under there is Visoskis, who puts it in. Visoskis has played very little in the Olympics. 76-43 the score. The United States of America. Magic with it. Magic gets the screen by Barkley. Baseline to Mullen. High arch, nice shot. 16-footer, 2 points. Mullen's got 9. He's a tremendous basketball player. Last year he shot 52% from the floor, 83% of his free throws, and here is a foul call. Foul is called on Mullen. 78-43. Jump shot. Sabonis finally made a 3-pointer. He's been putting it up. That's the 4th one he shot, and he's made 1. It's 78-46. Magic with it. Magic gives the ball to Robinson. Back to Magic. Magic about 30 feet straight out.
Barkley trying to post up inside against Visoskis, and we'll find out exactly whether he is able to get inside. He's overpowered a lot of people. Robinson.
Nice block shot. Another block shot. Both of them by Sabonis on Robinson. Great. Coming the other way, 3-on-2. They get it underneath to Kurtinitis, and he scores. Boy, that's 2 nice blocks by Sabonis. Michael Jordan comes in low, pivots, draws a crowd, throws it up left-handed, no. Rebound chase. Marciulionis can't save.
The reason he wasn't able to save the ball, Mullen stepped into his passing lane, so he knew he wasn't going to be able to get it. Robinson showed the ball too early 2 times, and even though Sabonis can't leap like he was when he was 18, and he had a dominating effort against the USA team when he first came over, this is a guy that's big enough and strong enough. If he gets his hands on the ball, he's going to prevent you from scoring.
Sabonis joined the Soviet national team when he was just 17 years of age. Jordan's got the ball. Jordan delivers the ball. Didn't get the points, but there's a foul on Barkley. Barkley threw a smaller man down. Pazidrazis, that's his 2nd foul. It's the team's 4th. 3 fouls have been committed by Lithuania. That's not Barkley. And sometimes we're taking the feed of another TV company, folks, and that, of course, was David Robinson with the sign on him, Barkley. 3-point field goals. Lithuania 6 for 21. The United States of America 5 for 8. Coming into the ball game, Kropikas, the hamster, comes in, and Kurtinitis goes out. 12.5 to play. Screen. Around it goes the jump shooter, and that's a 2-pointer. He was on the line, and that was Marciulionis.
But that's what you want Marciulionis to do. He's got 7 in the second half, 11 in the ball game, but he has been primarily a perimeter player as they double up on Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson down the middle. Feeds underneath to Robinson, who slam dunks. Nice feed by Magic. Everybody thought he was going to shoot. And it's 80-50. 12 minutes left to play. David Robinson in the ball game with a total of 13. Here's a shot underneath by Marcelonis, no good. The rebound is hustled for and taken by Visoskis. Pass out in front, broken out. Who's going to get it? It's volleyballed all over the place. Marcelonis gives for a three-pointer. Sabonis, he missed. The rebound is up with a lot of authority. Length of court pass to Magic from Robinson, and Magic puts it up. Goaltending. After it had been banked and was interfered with.
Well, that was a tremendous hustling effort by Marcelonis just to get back. Sabonis going to come back out of the ball game again. Inikas will replace him. Has not been much of an inside presence, and whenever he comes out of the ball game, they become a very, very small team without much chance of doing anything inside. Let's see if they spread it and let Marcelonis try to drive and create.
82-50 is the score. The United States of America qualifying to play Croatia in the Dream Game on Saturday night. It'll be yours right here on the Triple Cast. Dribble drive, Marcelonis. Jordan's on him. Jordan steals the ball. He goes to Barkley. And Barkley slam dunks and a reverse slam. Marcelonis is really hot at the ref. He thought he was fouled by Jordan. I'll tell you the truth, I did too. 84-50, 11 minutes to play. Here's a three-pointer put up and in by Karnasovas. Nice shot by the Seton Hall star. That's 10 points for him. Said he's homesick. Somebody says for Lithuania. He said no. For Seton Hall. Jump shot underneath, no good by Barkley, and here's a whistle and a foul going to be called on Barkley. Puts the ball under his arm. You'll hear some whistle now.
Barkley in the open court, a little show of his own as he turns and drops it down.
3 fouls on Barkley, 3. 10:45 to play, 84-53. Marcelonis stops, loses Jordan. 16-footers, an air ball. Taken by Magic on the hop to Mullen. Up in the front court to Jordan. Down the middle. Great pass. Jordan to Barkley score. The guy that knows how to use the bounce pass effectively can be a star. And this guy, well, I think he's a star, don't you, Michael Jordan? Here's the ball, goes over to Karnasovas. Bounce pass. Nice play. And what a block shot by the big man, Robinson.
Starting group has had really no mercy on the Lithuanians. They came out with a lead of 19. They have now pushed it to 33 and counting. And Chuck Daly now begins to make some substitutions.
Robinson leads with 13 points, and Ewing replaces him. Also coming in is Karl Malone. For the Lithuanians, Homichis is back in. Clears it off to Kropikas. Ball stolen by Mullen, rolls to the 10-second line. Mullen seals again. It's a free ball. Everybody's after it. 1st and 10 at the 21. No, Jordan takes it. 3-on-1 under to Malone, and Malone scores. Well, give Mullen most of the credit there.
Showing some tremendous quickness with hand speed right there. Mullen just stepped in, stripped him of the ball. But again, the idea is pressure at the point of attack, and you're seeing all kinds of it. And the Lithuanians are just having trouble adjusting.
88-53, a jump shot underneath off the dribble by Karnasovas. No good, but it's put up and in by Inikas. 55-88 the score. Magic has it. Magic dribbling the ball to the 10-second line. Magic's enjoying himself. Gives the ball to Mullen. Mullen for 3 from out in front. Won't get it. Rebound by Malone. Malone puts it up underneath. Boy, did he box out for his 7th point. That's a big body. 253 pounds. And it's 90-55. 9:14 to play, and Johnny Stockton will make his first appearance of the night when it's dead, and Clyde Drexler will come in, and so will Larry Bird the next time it's dead. Now here is a foul against the United States as Homichis was going down the pipe.
With a lead of 35, Jordan Johnson will come out of the ball game, and John Stockton will get his first run of the day. The only guy that hasn't played is Christian Laettner, as you get a look back at a little sleight of hand by Michael Jordan.
If you're wondering where Scottie Pippen is, he hurt his hand early in the first half. Did play some more in the first half, but it's too sore, and they've got an ice pack on it now. Or they did have at least a few minutes ago. Magic 14 points and 8 assists, and Michael Jordan 21 points and 4 assists and a couple of steals.
Jovesa comes in the ball game. Karnasovas sits down, and again, the Lithuanians recognize that they were overmatched. They said it before the ball game. They're at the number that they thought would be if they played in a very good practice situation.
Nice shot.
Kropikas
for 3. Kropikas knocks it home, and it's 90-58. 8:55 to play, and perhaps the greatest, well, pure point guard in the history of the game. Johnny Stockton is in. Bird gives a nice pass underneath to Malone. Horrible defense by the Lithuanians. 92-58. Out in front it comes once more to Kropikas. His pass underneath, knocked loose by Malone, taken by Larry Bird. There goes Drexler, there goes Ewing. Here comes the ball. Ewing catches it, goes underneath, puts it in, he's fouled. Nope, they call travel. Travel.
Took a long time to blow it, but he did cover a lot of distance with more than the extra step that they allow you in international ball. One of the rare turnovers in an open court situation for the Dream Team.
The whistle was so late, we thought they were not going to call an obvious traveling. 92-58, 8:18 to play. And here is Ainikas. Ainikas holds it up and brings it out in front to Jovasa. Jovasa dribbling and gives the ball to Kropikas, and he goes to the 16-foot area and shoots and misses, and Ewing grabs another rebound. Here's Bird. Bird, nice no-look pass to Stockton. He's in the air. Banker, good. Basket counts. The foul is on Homicius, and Stockton was hit pretty hard as he was in the air and really had body control.
The Brazilian team is a unit that saw the Dream Team set a scoring record, the most points scored in one game at 127. They were able to get 100 points at the 8:36 mark in that ball game. They are now 5 points away from the century mark with 7:53 to play.
Three-point play completed by Stockton. Baseline, jump shot. Man to put it up was Dim Avicius. Bird to Ewing at the base, and he hits a nice soft touch 18-foot jumper for his 6-point. 97-58. He had quite a few of those against Chicago Bulls this year in the playoffs. Going to the locker room now is Scottie Pippen, so they're going to maybe take x-rays of the hand. Jump shot outside. Homicius, no good. Rebound Ewing. Lengthy cut pass to Malone. Knocked away out of bounds. Last touch by number 15, Jovasa.
That tells the story of the game right there. Karnisovas on the sideline with his camera. This game
he
was only meant for memories.
Here's the Ewing in the lane getting a pass from Bird and hitting a 12-footer straight away. That is a funny sight, isn't it? Did we have that on camera?
Yes, we did.
Good. 99-58, 7 minutes to play. Jump shot, no good. Put up by Jovasa. And the United States of America has Larry Bird in charge of the ball. He's been in charge of it for 13 years at Boston. Pass down the middle. Stockton to Drexler. Super play by both men.
There's 100 points for the Dream Team at 6:44. Now the question is, will they surpass 127? We've talked about it before in other games, but this game there's a realistic possibility, not only time, but the way that things are going. Deep shots and easy opportunities at the other end.
6:30 to play. Bird's got the rebound and a miss. The length of court pass tipped out of bounds. Good hustle on the transition game by Jovasa.
See, no one should have said to the Dream Team that the Lithuanians were some sort of threat. They may not have put this kind of effort out. Everyone has been talking that they want to see them challenged. There is no legitimate challenge over here. They came out with their minds on their business. The result has been a dominating effort as the score continues to climb.
Ewing gets a 13-footer and another Larry Bird assist. 103-58, 6:07 to play. Ainikas with the ball, brings it out in front once more to Homicius. Here's a, nice hook shot. A beautiful 14-foot hook shot by Ainikas. He's 6'9". He's noted for his hook shot, but that's the best one we've seen him make. Bounce pass into Ewing, turn in the lane. 10-foot jumper, no. Rebound Drexler to Larry Bird. 103-60, 5:40 to play. Bounce in low to Malone. Turn, 3 guys are on him. Only 2 of them fouled him. He'll go to the line and shoot a pair. Out of the ball game goes Ainikas. He says to the coach, I just made a beautiful hook shot. Why are you mad at me? They're not mad at him. Kropikas goes out. Marshalonis comes back in. Also coming in is number 8, Rostowskis.
In support of the Dream Team, Matt Biondi here to watch and enjoy. Not the dominating performance in the pool by him, but a strong effort nonetheless against a real strong field.
The free throw by Karl Malone. Free throw is good. Carl went to Louisiana Tech. He's played 7 years, been in 5 All-Star games. He was the MVP of the All-Star game in '89. Gets his 10th point. The most points ever scored in an Olympic game. 138 by Brazil against Egypt back in 1988. Thank you very much, Ivan Gutzfeld. Ball in front court being handled down there by Dim Avicius. Drexler guarding, as he does so often in NBA play. Marshallonis. Marshallonis takes him in low. Brings the ball out. Marshallonis getting beat up. Marshallonis got it, standing in the three-point line. Shoots it and misses. The rebound to Larry Bird. The outlet pass to Drexler. The defenders are back. Drexler goes by all of them and scores. Boy, that was a nice change of direction, wasn't it?
Drexler faked right, then slid by, a little glide. He's got 4.
There's a sign over there on the wall that says Switzerland glides with Clyde. There's Bird stealing the ball to Drexler, under to Malone for the slam.
It's just about time for Christian Laettner to get in the ball game.
4:47 left to play, 108-60. Curtin Nidus fakes the 3, gives it in low, and they bring it out in front once more to Yo Vasa. Foul called against the United States of America. Maybe Bird. It's free throw time. Yes, fouls on Bird.
That is the first personal against Bird. As you look back at the transition of Drexler and Malone, these have been hammering results here in the second half, but the defensive pressure has been so great. The shot selection, all on the perimeter. You're going to get nothing but open court play.
Now, when we get to the games on Saturday, there will be 4 teams involved, and only 3 can get a medal. And I think that's why he's resting some of his big people tonight as much as he is. He knows he can't beat America, and he's going to give them a pretty good rest so that they'll be fresh against the unified team on Saturday. Does that make sense?
Well, you've said it all, and you've explained it in a way that should make sense. As Stockton gets the ball back, misses the shot.
Rebound is off.
We know that Marciulionis and Sabonis throughout the tournament have put in extended minutes, 40-plus. Tonight their minutes have been cut down. Marciulionis out on the floor working on 27. So if nothing else, we know that they'll be fresher come Saturday. Laettner in the ball game.
If they picked an all-star team in the Olympics, I don't know who would be in the 3rd team. I know who would be in the first 2. All right, with the ball in the front court now, and Christian Laettner in. Laettner out of Duke, led them to 2 consecutive NCAA titles, like Pippen and Jordan has led Chicago's Bulls to 2 NBA titles in a row. Bad pass by the Americans, and the ball goes out of bounds. But they have had very few turnovers in this ball game, 4. And for the entire tournament, they've only averaged 9 turnovers. And that's pretty darn good. 108-62, 3:54 to play. Stockton's up on Curtin Nidus.
You can see the biggest problem for the Lithuanians. They've never seen defensive reactions like the ones that they're seeing against themselves today. The only player that really is aware of what it is like to play against this kind of pressure is Sarunas Marciulionis. Just dove down the lane and picked up a foul, and he will go to the line.
They're taking a look at the right ankle of Sabonis. Maybe he twisted it out there. Maybe that's one of the reasons he's out so much. Anyway, Marciulionis at the free throw line.
In a game like this, Chick, I would twist my ankle. I would say that there was anything wrong with me, because other than the 2 blocks, that has been the most aggressive play that he has had. Made a nice pass. Drexler for 3.
Rebound is off. Grabbed in there by Brestauskas. Falling down is Marciulionis. Ball picked up. Drexler. Drive down the middle and score as he bumped into the shoulder of Brestauskas. 6 points for Clyde. 110-64. 3:26 to play. I don't think they can get to 127, but they could. Here's the ball belonging to Curtin Nidus.
Well, that's 17 points in 3 minutes of play, and the way that this game has gone, because all of these shots have come so deep out on the perimeter, it would be certainly a possibility.
That ball hit the referee's leg and kept it in bounds, and the referee is just as much a part of the game.
Bert just tried that same play. He was out of bounds, and he tried to tip it off the official, so it would be in the field of play, and they'd be able to get it back. But 2 long-distance shots, and the Lithuanians have it again.
Here's a foul on Drexler, trying to guard Marciulionis. He held him. Assists, the United States came into this game averaging 31. They've got 23 tonight. Turnovers, they've got 4 tonight. 13 assists is all that the Lithuanians have, and 17 turnovers. Marciulionis makes the charity, and for him in the ball game now, a point total of 14. Next one, and it's now 110-66, 3 minutes to play. Here's Stockton's pass intended in low for Drexler, but it's knocked out of bounds, and the guy that did that was Inikas. Big Patrick Ewing got some ice on his knee, and the trainer there with him, Ed Lasser, to the Boston Celtics.
Whenever you see a player with ice on his knees, that means he's through for the night as they try to get Leitner to score. He's fouled by Curtinitis.
Almost got his head knocked off. Leitner will go to the line. Big, handsome lad, 6'11", 235 pounds. Last year averaged 21 points, grabbed 8 rebounds for Duke. And 4 times he was with the Blue Devils, and they went to the Final Four. All ACC 3 times. Free throw good. He hasn't played a lot with this ball club, but when he's played very effectively. Free throwing, he's the best on the team. He made one of the 2 here, giving him 16 out of 18 for the tournament. 111-66, 2:43 to play. Driving down the middle is Marshallonis. Throws the ball.
If they can scrum it out, Larry Bird's wide open.
Look at this. Leitner fights off 3 guys to get it. Bird down the middle of Clyde. Slam dunk. Boy, that's great body control and concentration. Really. 8 points for the guy that was the last pro to be picked for this ball club, Clyde Drexler. Dribble drive underneath. Marshallonis gives it the baseline, and the man that was trying to shoot it, Yovasa, is fouled, will shoot 2.
Their average is 115. They're at 113 now. Their margin of victory is 44-5 as you get a look back at an outlet on a long one. And this is the reason that those numbers continue to mount. This team in an open court is spectacular. That was one of those efforts.
Leitner got the foul. 113-66 it remains as the free throw is no good. The rebound to Malone to Bird. Bird's having fun. He's coming in deep. Play it up and in. He was waiting for somebody to come over and get him. In fact, he ran 4 steps while he waited. They didn't call it.
Some Lithuanians may have gone to get their cameras so they can capture that one of Larry Bird laying it up.
All right, here's Ike Nikas giving the ball, and the jump shot for 3 points by Curtinitis. No good. The rebound is to Malone. Malone to Stockton. The Bird touch pass under to Malone. Great play by 3 men, Stockton, Bird, and Malone, 2 of them from the Utah Jazz. 14 points for Malone. 137 to play. Jump shot outside. Nice shot for 3 by Marshallonis. Sharunas, his first name. He's got 18 points. Had a slow first half. Stockton front court. What a touch pass by Drexler to Bird. And they're putting on a show. I was interviewed by another TV outfit at halftime, and that was one of the things I said, that they'd put on a show in the second half, and they are. And I think they'll really put on a big one in that gold game on Saturday night right here on the Triple Cast. Marshallonis drives under for another hoop. Gives him 20 in the game. Pass to Malone. He throws it up and in despite the fact there's a guy hanging on him. He is so strong. And the coaching staff, now they don't let Carlissimo in the picture with him.
Good quick pass, and Larry Bird, who once would have thrown that down, shows that Father Time has gotten a hold of him, lays it top over the rim. He's got an easy 2. Karl Malone with a chance for a 3-point play. The lead is 121-71.
Now 122 with a minute to play. Can they make 6 points? You darn right they can. That's how Croatia got into the gold medal game. They were down by 6 with about 45 seconds. Here's a foul on Leitner, using his hands too much. It's a tough adjustment coming out of college into the pros. That guy's got to leave the game, whoever leg that is.
Well, that's Larry Bird.
That's going to be Larry Bird. Maybe they didn't see it. He's supposed to be taken out of the game as soon as there's any blood. The free throw is good. No one sees it, and so he's going to stay in. Jordan and Magic having some fun over there. That's all they do is have fun, these guys. They love each other. I mean the whole team and coaching staff. 122-73. Jump shot by Stockton is good. A bank of 16. 124, 43 seconds to play. Can they get 4 more points? They of course don't have any idea that we're talking about the 127 total is the highest they've ever had. Marshallonis, jump shot put up, and 3-pointer by Yovasa. 124-76.
Well, they can get it on one shot.
Yeah.
If somebody hits a tray, we'll find out as they work in one more time.
Stockton with a straight arm that Mike Dick could be proud of. Here's Bird bouncing underneath. Malone is there. Turn, shoot. He didn't make the shot, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2 with 13.5 seconds left.
Strange things you see on the sideline. These guys are rubbing Barkley's head, not for good luck.
Let me tell you something.
Tell him he needs a haircut.
I don't know if you know this story or not. It's a true story. One of the players in the United States Dream Team went to practice the other day, and he took not a pair of shoes, he took 2 left shoes. But he didn't want the guys to know it, so he put them on. You know, one would be going out one way. And in the warm-up drills, one of the other players noticed it. And you think they've been on him since then?
Well, there's 25.
All right, here's Leitner underneath.
There's 27.
27. That ties it, but they can't break it. They won't have the ball again. It ties the most points ever scored by a United States team in Olympic competition. Second time they've tied it here at Badalona. The players down on the floor, very happy to handshake. Some of the guys are asking if the pictures we took along the sideline turn out and we mail them to you, will you sign them? Lots of good feeling down there. And I thought the Dream Team put it up a notch tonight.
Well, they did. They came out and they went to another level, and it really showed in a dominating effort. 78 points in the second half, 127. 76 was the final score, but the Lithuanians were happy for this opportunity, and hopefully there will be another chance as they get a picture right here at center court.
All right, tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, the women's bronze medal game, USA and Cuba on the blue channel, and on the white channel at 4 p.m. Eastern, the women's gold medal game, the unified team versus China. For Steve Jones, I'm Chick Hearn. We bid you a pleasant good night. Reminding you again, the United States goes to the gold medal game, 127-76.